What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and today we have a crazy video talking about the official reveal of Spec Ops, raids, and even more coming to Modern Warfare 2 Season 1. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, because you're very close to 100,000 subscribers here on the main channel. Really appreciate it. Also drop a like and turn notifications on to stay up to date with everything going on in Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, Warzone Mobile, and any other future Call of Duty as well. Now, today's Tuesday, but they decided to drop tons, and I mean tons of details about Modern Warfare 2's full launch, and even beyond that. So I'm going to break all of this down in a couple of separate videos because it's too much to cover in one, at least in my opinion, and it's worth making individual videos talking about some of these major topics. But as a follow-up to yesterday's video talking about promotional rewards for Modern Warfare 2, we talked about Mountain Dew, Little Caesars, some other bonus ones. They did confirm a Papa John's promotion over today on Twitter, where if you purchase the Modern Warfare 2 themed pizza bundle, you will get bonus in-game items, as you can see here on screen. So that's cool that many retailers, restaurants, and other places out there are really partnering with Modern Warfare 2 this year to give you some bonus in-game content, whether it's cosmetics, dual XP tokens, or anything as far as operator skins and big giveaway items like PS5s. Really cool to see stuff like this going on. But it was then confirmed that the preload for the campaign, starting October 19th, will begin on all platforms at 10 a.m. Pacific. So this is great news for those out there that were a bit worried PlayStation will be the only platform to get a preload, and I'm happy everybody's getting it. But then, like I mentioned in my previous video talking about early access, there is a big risk here with PC getting that preload. Hopefully no spoilers get thrown over on the internet, but hey, that's usually how it goes. So if you don't want to see any spoilers for campaign, be very careful with where you scroll over on Twitter or Reddit. But then you can preload the full game on different days based on your platform, as you can see right here. So I think that's fair. I mean, if anything, the preload for the full game won't really spoil much unless you care a lot about Spec Ops. There probably won't be many leaks for multiplayer, but campaign is of course the big preload, which might come with some spoilers. But then out of nowhere, we got some new information about Spec Ops and even raids in Modern Warfare 2, which I didn't really expect to hear much about until maybe after campaign early access. It's already a big week as it is, but as they said, Spec Ops Modern Warfare 2 features 3 missions at launch, all taking place in different parts of Al Mazrah. Now obviously Spec Ops is a duo only mode, which means you can only go in with 2 people total. So that's different from Spec Ops and MWII, where nearly all missions do require you to have 4 people, at least when the match begins. They could obviously back out midway through, and that's fine. There were a couple of missions in the game that were also duo only, and there were obviously Spec Ops missions in the original Modern Warfare 2 2009 where it was a 2-player only experience as well. So we've seen a 2-player Spec Ops mode before, and I hope it gets well received again here in this game. But if you're like, wait, only 3 missions at launch? Well, hold on a second. They also mentioned that raids mode is a part of Spec Ops, so it's a part of the paid part of Modern Warfare 2. It's not going to be inside of Warzone 2 for free like DMZ is, and that's coming to Modern Warfare 2 on December 14th with Season 1 Reloaded. I'm not kidding. So they went ahead and already confirmed a Season 1 and Season 1 Reloaded date. We knew about Season 1 because that's the same date that Warzone 2 and DMZ is coming out with the first Battle Pass, but Season 1 Reloaded is in the middle of December, so before the holidays. Now that's absolutely insane. So less than a full month after the launch of Warzone 2, we already have Reloaded, and you know what? This answers something that I was really asking for a little while ago. I was saying in a video where we talked about the first details of raids, I was saying, you know what, raids sound like such a big experience on par with Destiny raids. I mean, if we're talking about multi-hour long quests and puzzle solving and zombies like Easter egg hunting, then raids honestly deserves to be in the spotlight on its own. And I think if anything, if we're getting 1 raid per season, the Reloaded update should be when that raid drops, to really spice things up and to make that Reloaded update as hot as possible, because raids will be huge, and it would really be a shame to see all of that be overshadowed by new multiplayer maps, weapons, and something big in Warzone, DMZ. Let's give every mode time to shine at different times, because that not only, in my opinion, really boosts replayability and helps the longevity of the game, but it ensures that the maximum amount of people will know about the mode and will jump right into it whenever it gets updated. But they also provided some more details. So if you guys are like, oh, I'm a bit upset about 3 Spec Ops maps at launch, well, they also mentioned that Season 1, beginning November 16th, will include a fan favorite returning map along with new Special Ops missions. So I'm sure it's maybe just 1 to 2 more missions max. So hey, if we end up getting 1 to 2 more missions every season, and there's what, 6 to 12 seasons of Modern Warfare 2, then we're gonna have a lot of Spec Ops missions by the end of this. But like I've also said before, as a bit of a trade-off for having less Spec Ops missions, we're still gonna be getting the raids mode, we're getting DMZ, we're getting Warzone 2, we're getting all these crazy new experiences to really make up for a lack of a traditional additional 10 mission Spec Ops experience over on launch. Now, we even got some mission descriptions of these 3 Spec Ops missions that were posted in the Call of Duty blog post today. You probably missed this, and these do go along with the images they also released over on Twitter. So as I said, an evolution of the Spec Ops mode from MW19, this co-op experience will initially feature 3 missions at launch, all taking place in Al Mazrah. The first one is Bad Situation. Infiltrate a town in the dead of night to uncover intel and evidence left behind by Al-Qatala before exfiltrating. Stealth is key to survival. The next one is Vehicle Escape. Multiple SAM turrets are preventing reinforcements from entering Al Mazrah. With the help of a vehicle, navigate through the winding streets of a suburb to destroy them, then speed over to the exfil plane to escape. And lastly, we have the Observatory Defense, a love letter to fans of survival modes. Defend the observatory from increasingly difficult waves of enemies attempting to detonate bombs. Between each wave, operators can spend cash to get items such as kill streaks, self-revive kits, and even armor plates. So with that, I'd say that probably opens up the door to a survival mode at some point later down the line, unless it's a surprise during Season 1 or something, we just don't know. But they also went ahead and mentioned that in Spec Ops, operators will have access to a backpack to store equipment and one of 3 kits that are similar to a set of perks, field upgrades, and kill streaks over in multiplayer. You'll have an Assault kit focused on increased armor with an armor box field upgrade. Later levels include faster loadout item usage, increased armor capacity, free stims. We then have the Medic kit focused on quicker revives with a stim pistol field upgrade for ranged instant revives. Later levels include a free bomb drone, similar benefits to the double time perk, and free claymores and anti-tank mines included in the backpack. The last one is Engineer kit focused on better equipment usage with a snapshot pulse field upgrade to see nearby enemies. Later levels include the ability to automatically restock lethals and tacticals over time, the ability to carry extra equipment, and a free heartbeat sensor and a spotter scope included in the backpack. Kits are leveled up by earning stars through missions and mission-related challenges, which give all 3 of these launch missions plenty of replayability. We highly recommend completing all 3 missions with 3 stars and have at least 1 kit leveled up to rank 5 before raids. A direct continuation of the campaign are introduced to Special Ops later in Season 1. So that's really clever they mentioned that, because like I mentioned before when we talked about raids, it's not going to be an experience where you can just maybe hop onto the game once every so often. If you're a zombies only guy and you only want to play raids, you're still going to have to play a bit of Modern Warfare 2, MP, Warzone, DMZ, something to make sure you have your items leveled up before a difficult multi-hour long puzzle like a raid. So be on the lookout for that. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on our official reveal of Spec Ops and raids today, as well as the exclusive details regarding Season 1? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.